Yeah, race fans, we're ready to start the Pro Motocross Championship for 2023, all part of the Super Motocross World Championship now, but we'll still give you 22 motos and national #1 plates at the end of the year. I'm Jason Wygant. This is your Monster Energy check-in. There are so many stories to talk about in both the 250 and 450 classes coming in. We know at the top, everyone is in great anticipation of this brewing 450, potentially two teammates at the top of the 450 charts, with Chase Sexton, last year's runner-up and this year's Monster Energy Supercross champ, against Jet Lawrence, who has won the last two 250 national motocross titles and is now moving to a 450 for the first time. And yes, they're both pitted out of the Team Honda HRC trucks. And don't forget, you got Dylan Ferrandis, the dominant 2021 champion, back healthy and ready. And he got through press day today because a year ago with the #1 plate, he hurt his thumb, and that ruined his title chances immediately. This time he's healthy. This time he's ready for the Monster Energy Yamaha Star Racing team. That's the 450 class, and a lot of other riders are wondering how and where they're going to slot in. Cooper Webb, a late return to the series. He's in for the whole season. Aaron Plessinger should be better than he was last year. He had missed a lot of Supercross time a year ago. Just a little bit of time this year, but he's healthier this year than he was last year. Don't forget about Adam Cincerillo. And then the 250 class is so deep and so wide open, it's probably best to let the riders and their teams tell their story just a bit. So let's talk to some of the riders here from Fox Raceway.
Sure isn't. Just feels like a typical practice day at Parlour with everyone. Track's flat. I guess that's the layout we're running, so yeah, it'll obviously roughen up and we'll see how we go.
All right, enough dirt bikes. Okay, championship bonus. What kind of car are we buying?
GT3 RS, Dot 1, Ultraviolet, the purple one. Only available in that year of production, unless you wanted to paint a sample. That one, or the new 992 GT3 RS with the active DRS, that one. But a little tougher to get your hands on one of them, you know, without paying. You just got to have a good relationship with Porsche, so.
You're going to have to buy a bigger house now to put all these cars in, though.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're going to sort it out. We just need same size house, but just like a 6-7 car garage or something like that on the side. That'd be good.
What are your predictions for Jet this weekend? 450 debut. You've been riding with him a lot. You know better than anybody. What are your thoughts on how he's going to do this weekend?
I think he's going to win. Parlour, he's so good here, and you know, he obviously wants to keep the streak going. He's never lost at Parlour, so I think he can win, and yeah, we'll put Jetson down for the win.
I feel like we've got three guys that could be winners and podium guys every weekend. I think Ferris is, you know, 5th to 10th place guy, but could do better than that. I think Smitty, same thing. You know, I mean, these guys ride together all the time. We see them all the time, so we kind of know where they're at. And I think Hayden, Levi, and Justin could win races, you know, for sure. So we'll see how it goes. We got to get our feet wet here and play it out, you know, see if we put the work in or not.
On Justin Cooper, didn't race the rest of Supercross in the 450. He's been working on the 250 program, I would assume, for that whole time. So would you say he is the guy that's, you know, you're hoping to take the title home this summer?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Justin, you know, did a few Supercrosses on the 450, which is awesome. He did fantastic. And, yeah, after Daytona, we decided, like, you know, I think it's time to put some work in and try to get the bike as best we possibly can for him to contend for the championship. And I know he wants to win it. We want to win it. And we're going to do everything we can to do that.
I think after the Salt Lake City, I got home at like 1:30 on Sunday morning. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I rode 7 hours in 3 days testing. So I would say I'm pretty motivated for the summer.
How different is the bike setup this summer compared to last summer?
Overall, it's pretty similar. There's a few things that I learned in Supercross that I transferred over. There's also some things that I had in Supercross that we don't have in outdoors. But overall, it's pretty similar to last year. Same BFR shock. Forks a little bit different, but pretty similar. And yeah, overall, I mean, a few things with the chassis that's a little bit different, but it's I would say 75% the same.
How much has changed since winning the Supercross title? You got people asking you to do stuff left and right. I mean, not saying that we would do that or anything.
No, it's been pretty similar. I mean, obviously I've had a lot of interview requests, but I mean, I would say it's pretty similar. It's pretty normal. I think if you win, that people are gonna be hitting you up. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. I've been back in Florida. If I would have been out here, probably would have been a lot worse. But we've been chilling in Florida, so it's been nice.
What can we expect this weekend? Same old Paula, or I know they changed a couple things, but what do you think about the track?
No, the track's pretty good. They changed the layout. It actually, I don't know, some of it's slower, but some of it's also a little bit faster. So it's a give and take. I think some of the stuff they did with it, though, is pretty fun. Today it was really fast, and all the berms are wide open. But come Saturday, and especially the motos, it'll be rough and normal Paula. But yeah, the weather's gonna be nice. The first one of the year is always nice. The one that they had in the end of the year here is always hot. So I'm kind of not glad they took that off the schedule, but it's nice to race here just once, not twice.
Rough end of the Supercross season. Give us a quick recap of what your couple weeks looked like with Eli getting hurt, and then how has the prep been with Ferrandis for the summer?
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation with Eli going out the way we did, but it's racing, and there's nothing he did wrong, nothing we did wrong. It's just an unfortunate situation, and we had to move on from it as fast as we could and get focused on the outdoor series and trying to go win this championship with Dylan. And we did. Everybody put their heads together as a team to try to get Dylan prepared to come win this. Yeah, I think initially it was definitely bummed and upset, but I think that hopefully he's turning a little bit now to wanting to take back what was his, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get focused on right now.
And then what was Dylan's prep like? I know you said that he spent some time recovering from the last crash in Supercross. Is he 100%? Like, where's he at right now?
Yeah, I would say physically he's 100%, health-wise. Obviously, race pace, race fitness is going to come as we race. You don't just get that by practicing, and we haven't raced in a long time, so we're going to have to kind of race ourselves back into race shape.
I think my Supercross season was just steady, hey? Unfortunately, I missed one round in New Jersey, I think it was. That was the round. I missed that one because of my crash in Atlanta, but I was basically able to finish the season, which I was happy about. I haven't really done that in the last 2 or 3 years I've raced Supercross, so I was just happy to finish it solid, and now we're here for outdoors.
How does this bike compare to some of the previous ones you've ridden? I mean, you've been competitive on every bike you've been on, but how does this one compare to those?
The club bike's good, man. It's obviously a privateer bike, and in my career I've been very, very fortunate. I think Star was a privateer team the first year I signed, but then they were factory right after that. So I've been pretty much factory bikes my whole entire career, but this thing's definitely close, and I've been able to learn some of the tricks of the trade of what these factory teams kind of do and whatnot. So I'm able to kind of get this bike replicated somewhat.